All new at 10, Governor McMaster issued a sweeping executive order tonight that would give parents and students the ability to sign a waiver, which would allow them to not wear a mask at school. Now, the waiver would absolve districts of responsibility if a student or a teacher who does not wear a mask gets sick or dies from COVID-19. The announcement comes as parents gathered to protest the district mask requirements at the Greenville County School District today.
So we wanted to unpack this executive order. There's a lot to it. Break down the timeline as best we can of when things take effect and tell you what it means for your family. Matt Kaufax actually broke this story earlier today when he talked to the governor's office. And Matt, we really didn't have a whole lot of heads up on this, and I feel like that's kind of everybody in the state.
Yeah, guys, this is one of the biggest developments of the day. And in addition to giving parents the choice as to whether or not their children wear masks in school when they're in the building, in the classroom, this executive order also seeks to invalidate a lot of local mask mandates and prohibits vaccine passports in the state of South Carolina. Now, on the schools front, many teachers, officials, and parents I spoke to say they have mixed reactions and a lot more answers or questions than answers.
A new executive order could see mask mandates lifted in public schools sooner than expected across South Carolina. Governor Henry McMaster saying today that he's directing DHEC to craft an opt-out form to put the choice into families' hands at the district level.
Teachers have the chance to have a vaccine now, if they want it or if they don't want it. So now it's time to take the mask off and return to normal.
It's not clear how long it will take DHEC to develop the form, and students cannot turn up without a mask until it is signed. But the governor's office told us he's, quote, made it clear he expects it to be designed as soon as possible. DHEC itself is still recommending students wear masks in schools to prevent the spread of COVID-19.
We don't want to wait till next school year. We want it now. It's been 14 months. It's been long enough. It's time.
Even before the order, parents against masks were out protesting during Greenville County's board meeting this morning. But not all of them feel the same way.
If the school district decides to take away all of these safety precautions, we're setting our kids up to be infected, and I don't think it's fair.
The governor's order goes even further, saying he believes the time for mask mandates at any local level, not just schools, is over.
Some families would love to see the masks go away. Other families have serious health and medical concerns.
Tim Waller with Greenville County told us earlier today that they're only trying to do what they believe will keep all of their students the safest. The district criticized the governor's order in a statement later on, saying he failed to acknowledge how the very health guidelines he's working to invalidate are what could have made schools the safest.
We're waiting for the green light from qualified health experts.
So here's where it gets even more complicated and trickier. The State Department of Education also told me today that state face covering mandates, which were issued by the state superintendent earlier in the pandemic, will still be in effect. And in fact, they're recommending that students wear masks through the end of the school year. Now, that could change. They're consulting with legal counsel right now, but districts like Greenville County say until they sift through what they're saying is conflicting direction from these different state entities, and because this form has not been designed yet and obviously has not been put out yet, students will continue to wear masks in accordance with the public health guidelines set forth by DHEC and the CDC. In Greenville tonight, Matt Kaufax, Fox Carolina, the 10 o'clock news.